Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and sculpt in a real quick mouth and then go over just a little bit more detailing, usually with the dam standard brush. So if you haven't already, go ahead and select your dam standard brush. That's B, D, S. And just go ahead and if you want, just kind of, I'm going to just make sort of like a little bit of a smirk here. I'm going to also set my focal length. Yeah, something like that. My focal length is around 49. And I'm just taking a couple of practice swings on this. And I think what I want is just to give kind of like a short mouth, like just a real short one. Then I'm going to press left alt or left option to invert it. And I'm going to kind of make not a parallel, but just kind of a slightly down angle on here. Just kind of something simple like that. And I may do this a couple of times. I may just kind of just shift it, but I'm going to take a couple of swings just to find that right spot, just that right spot. There is no such thing as the wrong way to do this, especially if you're learning for the first time. Maybe just kind of make a little dimple spot right there. And then I'm just going to go through my volume brush, which is going to be BCT. That's brush clay tubes, and maybe just carve a little bit more cheek into this, and then just kind of smooth it in, just to kind of give us a little bit I'm just going to kind of what I'm going to do is I want to keep practicing doing this until I kind of capture this just right. So if I have to kind of basically kind of go back a little bit and try it one more time, I'm going to. Just to kind of give myself a couple of little bit of fun with it. If you want to make it longer, go ahead. I'm just kind of experimenting with it to do just that. And after you sculpt it, don't think one sculpt for one brush. I'm also kind of, using the move brush in conjunction with the dam standard brush to kind of look for what just kind of find a spot that I'm looking for here. I kind of like how he hangs down like that. So, just don't feel you need to commit to anything completely. Let's go ahead and turn this down real low and see if we can kind of blend that in a little. Then one thing I always like to do is I like to go through the search history and see if there's anything I've ran into that I kind of like more. There's that one, and then there's that one, which I kind of like as well. So it's that one. Yeah, I think I liked what I did there the most. So let's just go ahead and bring that in. Just kind of give us a little bit more of a subtlety. Now, once you get that kind of taken in, I know we used, I only tried using the sculpting brush or the clay tube brush because I wanted to give an opportunity to try to use it. If there's anything you want to do from here, feel free to. Like if you want to sculpt a second layer on here and then kind of smooth it in, you know, you feel absolutely free to do so. Same thing here. If you just kind of want to kind of reaffirm the eyes a little bit or anything like that, feel free to. I kind of like doing it this way. This isn't supposed to be like a super advanced course on anatomy sculpting. This is just sort of having fun with your spot. I was thinking about doing a nose, but I kind of like his look a little bit like that. I can do also more detail to it. It's real easy. If you look at some of my other courses, you know, it's pretty. I love sculpting a lot of detail, but I also don't like to go overboard if it's kind of like a beginner first timer course, because it can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming. So with that said, you know, there's a lot more things we can do, and I'm thinking about saving it kind of towards the end. Like one of those things is going over the whole surface detailing material where we create some noise just out of the texture, and you know, try to have some fun with that, you know, and try to put some noise onto it. That's always something that you know, you can always do as well, but we're going to go a little bit more into the noise thing a bit later on down the road. You can't really see the noise all too well on here. So having said that, what we're going to work on next is going to be the body, and then we're going to try to sculpt out a little jacket out of this guy, and then we're going to put a little bit of a staff on him and see if we can finish up with a little bit of a plate to put him on with something. So with that said, let's just stick around and move on to the body.